'Twas the day before Christmas in the town of Risbro, and a lot was happening in the streets of Risbro. Hey, I couldn't think of a better rhyme for that word. If you want to buy this bread loaf, it's going to cost 12 shillings. No! The entire town was busy, everyone loved Christmas a lot. But there was a man who lived in the heart of Whiteleaf Woods, who did not. He was the SlendyPhilip. He lived in the woods, and he hated everyone in the town just because. A few Christmases prior, he'd been called ugly. Ever since, he glanced at the town, smugly. He came up with ways to bring their demise, yet his accomplice always thought of ways to criticize.
You can't just fire RPG guns at the town, the snowflakes would just chip them and tear them down. Hey, I'm only trying to help you, fool. All I'm here for is to be your tool.
Seeing as Jamie was about to drive him crazy, Slendy kicked him out of his residence just to stay sanely. He hated Christmas with a burning passion, so much he'd start a war with a ration. He heard the enjoyment of Risbro kids. He decided to attack, maybe crack their ribs. As he dashed towards the boys with his static growing strongly, a wild dolly appeared and made herself homely. She stroked her head up against Slendy's leg, helping to soothe him, knock him down a peg. And then he thought of a marvellous idea. He would take this dolly to be his reindeer. His plan was, in short, to be Santa Claus, but his intentions, in fact, were not for the cause. He would snatch all of the presents from under all of the trees. It'd be like that Doctor Who episode with the disappearing bees. And so, he set to work, making a Santa outfit. He was so proud of himself, he had to Instagram it. He knitted the outfit, it was a perfect disguise, and Dolly was tied to the sleigh for a fly. Now you may ask, how would Dolly jump a fence? But hey, it's a cartoon, it doesn't need to make sense. And so, at nightfall, they began their quest. He'd have to be careful though, to avoid an arrest. They landed on the first house, all was silent and still, and then he slid down the chimney as easily as a spill. He entered the front room, stealing all of the decorations, all of the plump turkey and the chocolate temptations. He shoved them up the chimney with a singular tentacle, and pulled it back soot-covered, spiders are plentiful. He then went OTT and stole all of Beth's drawings. This did not wake them, however, as they were drowning in snorings. Slendy then clambered back up to the sleigh, before loading on the stolen goods and moving on his way. He repeated this facade on every house, until he stole everything, including Adam's spouse.
No!
He stole throughout the night, and those are the facts. He stretched to stealing Jelly Baby's boostrings and Max. He even stole from George's bush, and vanished in a zap. And when he noticed his items missing, George uttered, "Man." Then Slendy saw the Maddox house consumed in counting sheep, but no chimney was visible, so he had to steal some sleep. He awakened the Maddox pets as they ran away in fear. Slendy just ignored them, shedding nor a laugh nor tear. He danced about the room, taking everything in sight. This was infinitely easier due to Misty fleeing in fright. And then he saw the tree, and undressed it violently. That's not what you're thinking, the show's a PG. Soon after, he had successfully stripped the tree bare, but before he could leave, he heard creaky stairs. He turned around quickly, facing the figure. It was Holly with a cup, and a noticeable snigger. Slendy held up a sign saying, "Is that an empty glass?" Holly replied,
"No, this is my impersonation blast. Basically, if any burglars are stealing our stuff, this machine will trap them, and that is enough."
Soon light buzzed out of the glowing drinkware, and SlendyPhilip started to be absorbed, faster and faster. Within a second he was gone and soon taken to court, ruining the original story and cutting it short. But oh well. Soon Christmas was being celebrated in the town of Risbro, and nothing more happened in the town of Risbro. I seriously need to think of a better rhyme for that.